Hi YouTube. Today I wanted to come on and show you the new Natasha Denona bronze palette. I ordered it on the 23rd when it dropped and I got it relatively quickly. I got it on this past Saturday, so that was pretty fast considering the coronavirus and all that's going on. And so I wanted to show you swatches of this palette on my skin tone. I'm an NC50 in MAC, in the L'Essential by Guerrlain. I'm a 5.0 C. So that will give you a reference for my skin tone. So usually when I do my eyeshadow, I will put on a thin layer of concealer. I don't really use primer. So I have two brushes. This one is a Marc Jacobs wet or dry brush. And then this one is a Smashbox tapered shadow brush number 7, I believe. Yeah, it's a number 7. So I'll be using both of these, and I have a towel on my leg to clean off the brushes. When I first saw this palette, I knew immediately that I was gonna get it. It's a compact of basically my favorite everyday shades. So how could I not? When I saw it, I just knew. I was like, this is an everyday wear to work eyeshadow palette. So I knew I was gonna get it. And when I saw it, I knew I had many of the same tones in another palette, but I wasn't really sure. But when I first saw it, I immediately thought of the Morphe 35G Bronze Golds. So I'm gonna take that palette and compare it to this one. So first, let me get into swatching. The first shade we have is True Copper. The next shade we have is Suntan, and it's a matte. Then we have Sundown, also a matte. Good crease color. Then we have Deep Dive. Then we have Rhodium. Then we have Magma. It's a little powdery. Then we have High Degree. Then we have Alloy. Next, we have Ridge. Another nice crease shade. And then we have True Bronze. Let's try it again. I'm using this brush because I don't typically use my fingers to put on eyeshadows. I typically use a brush. Very rarely will I use my fingers. Then we have Gloaming. Then we have Palladium. I can say that these shades are probably better suited and would probably show up more if I did use my fingers. Let's see. Here's Palladium with my, ooh, it's very soft with my finger. Yeah. That's with my finger. But as I stated, I don't really use my finger. Now Bliss. Silk. Yes, these are very creamy and they're probably silk. Best suited using your finger to apply them. And then we have Beach. So here are all of the swatches for the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. I like it. I find that the mattes have quite a bit of kickback. Beach, Ridge, and Suntan most specifically have a lot of kickback. Not so much with Sundown or Magma, but I think they still had a little kick up. Magma did, but Suntan, Ridge, and Beach are extremely, they have a lot of kickback. So, and then the sparkling colors or the satins or shimmers, they are probably best applied with your finger to get the maximum pigmentation. But I'm okay with the brush myself because, as I stated, this for me is an everyday eyeshadow palette. So it's just in a compact form. I've got most of my favorite colors in a very compact form. So now I told you that When I first saw this palette, what I really thought of was the Bronze Golds by Morphe, the 35G. And as you can see, when you first look at it upon first glance, yes, the Morphe palette has more colors, but you can see some very similar tones in this palette and in this palette. Let me try this one. And let me try True Copper here. Almost exactly the same. True Copper is a tad more orange or peachy than the Morphe shade. Then let's see this one. Let's see about that one. Okay. Then if I took, let's see a matte. If I take Beach, and I take this shade, very similar. Very similar. Let's try a shimmering this color right here. Oh, if I take this color and gloaming, and high degree. So this is the Morphe shade. This is gloaming, and this is high degree. Let me try this one from the Morphe shade. No, they're not exactly the same, but still close. I think you could get the look from this palette. So they're not exactly the same, but they're very close tonally. So I think, you know, you can get the look, but I am very glad that I got this palette, because now I realize that they're not the exact same colors. And so that's nice, because I really do like this palette. These are very creamy, but of course, Natasha Denona's, her shades are creamier. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this is a little bit helpful for someone who might be looking at the Natasha Denona palette. Have a great day. Bye-bye.